Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores toward the middle. Crawford shows it right from the glove.
To the hole, I got no chance of ever making my goal. I lost my one soul. I'm gonna burn if I don't do what I'm told. Before I'm too.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. I found a little bit of protection. Unfortunately, I forgot all my gear, but maybe it's for the best. Maybe the Giants can salvage a game tomorrow. This was a back and forth game. It was a very good game, an entertaining game. But at the end of the game, the Braves had more runs than the Giants, and they won the game by a score of 6-5 on the home run right towards the end, given up by Tyler Rogers. And that was the difference maker. But there were a lot of runs in this game, and there was some action. Giants offense had a little bit to say. Wade Jr. with the bomb earlier in this game. JD sack fly to bring in a run. Estrada had an RBI hit. There were some moments, but at the end of the day, you got to score more runs than the other team. Otherwise, you'll lose the game. And the Giants have lost yet another game and continue to struggle and fall. And someone told me earlier in the chat, and is this true? Can I confirm the Giants have fallen out of a playoff spot? Are we actually out of a playoff spot right now? Sorry, Logan M. This is going to be it right here. This is a helmet. This will give a little protection. It's all the protection I'm going to need for today because it's all the protection I have. So it better damn work. But are we actually out of the playoffs? If the season ended right now, did we fall out of a wild card spot? I thought we were still okay, but let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Though I know the Brewers won today. I don't know what happened with the Phillies. Are we barely hanging on, or are we a half game out? We are not out yet. That's what I thought. Malone Labor, somebody was telling me earlier we were out of a playoff spot. I had to confirm that. But anyway, let's just wrap this one up, man. This is getting frustrating. It's like the Giants score 2 runs, the other team scores 3. If we score 5, they score 6. We were winning. We were finding ways to win with the offense struggling, and now that's not happening. Now we're losing even when we score 5 runs. You score 5 runs, you lose. The pitching is not always going to show up when it needs to. The offense needs to step it up more than 5 runs. But congratulations to Lady Braves for the win today. I even got Braves colors on. I don't know what's going on today. This is not a Brave shirt. This is an All-Star, National League All-Star jersey. If someone wanted to freaking with the red. National League All-Star jersey, not a Braves or Reds or anything like that. So, but the Giants lost the game today. To wrap it up, let's see if we can wrap it up. So Wade Jr. hit the home run, making it 1-0. Then we had an RBI. Well, it was a ground out. I don't know if he got credit for an RBI, but Camargo grounded out. A run came home, 2-0 Giants. Feeling great, feeling good. Then Rosario with the double RBI. I think Garcia had a ground ball that brought in a run. All of a sudden, we're tied up 2-2. No problem. J.D. Davis with the sac fly. Giants retake the lead. Estrada with the base hit. Giants add a little insurance. Now we're feeling it until Travis d'Arnaud with the double, making it 4-3. Acuna with the long ball, making it 4-4. And then the Giants are able to score another run. We were able to get in a run on a ground ball double play, making it 5-4, and we're feeling it. And then, boom, the big fly. I even forgot who hit it. Who hit it? Not Acuna. Who hit that? I forgot who hit it now. I know it was off Rogers. Someone remind me who hit it. But then there was another home run, made it 6-5. Braves took the lead, and they won the game. So that's your recap right there. I can't remember who hit the home run. Because I was just pissed off. So I must have already that quick. Yeah, thank you, Rosario. I apologize, lady, but of course it was Eddie Rosario with the home run. So Rosario hit that home run to give the Braves the lead, and that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. The Giants lose the game. We've lost another one in Atlanta. We're just falling apart right now. The team is falling apart right now. And if we are not careful, the Giants are going to start falling out of a playoff spot, and it's going to be back a half game, back 2 games, back 3 games, back 4, and then we will be playing taps. We will have to play taps up in here. And I don't want to play taps. I don't want to play taps until we lose in the playoffs. And not that I want to lose in the playoffs. I'm just saying, if I'm going to play taps, at least I want to do it in a playoff loss, not falling apart in the regular season. People are still mad at Kapler. Kapler sucks. DFA Kapler. Thing about Kapler is, yeah, he ain't getting it done. Nobody's getting it done. You know, I was thinking about it earlier. We were talking about a lot of people want Bochy back. People are saying fire the hitting coaches. It is weird that the Rangers have our old hitting coach too. I forgot his name off the top of my head, but Rangers have our hitting coach and our old manager, and they're kicking ass and taking names. What's going on? We don't deserve to make a wild card series. No, well, it's a 162 game season. The way we're playing right now, we don't. But if the Giants have time to turn it around, they need to do it, and they need to do it quickly. You know, same old guys, you know, come through with hits here and there. Tyro Estrada, obviously Flores comes through. And Wade came out the game with a little oblique situation. So I don't know what's up with Wade. Do we have an update on Wade Jr.? Is he going on the IL? We just put a couple other guys on the IL. We made some moves. Schmidt is back. Schmidt is back. Schmidt is back. I don't think he had time to really figure out his swing. Rangers have way better players. Can't compare them to the Giants. Damn. Well, you know, and you know what else they did? They got better at the trade deadline. Damn, how the hell the Giants and Arizona allowed the Dodgers to build a 10.5 game lead in the division. 10.5 game lead in the division. Pretty much it's over. You guys want to hear me say it's over? Division-wise, I would go ahead and concede that. I don't think we're going to make it. But we have some very difficult series coming up, and we have some difficult series going on, and have not proven that we can beat good teams. And the trade deadline's over. We got no reinforcements coming. The only reinforcements that are coming from the minor leagues. Maybe Kyle Harrison. We might get some reinforcements from the minor leagues, but we're not getting no reinforcements from the big leagues. We're not via the trade, because the trade deadline's come and gone, and we didn't do nothing. All we got is Pollock. All we got was Pollock. All we got was Pollock. Daniel Burry Sports Highlights. What's going on, Michael Roeder? Robert, I'm so sick of you throwing up the players under the bus, and yet Kapler and your eyes can do no wrong. Necron, Mitch Haniger. Yes. What's up with him? Is he coming back? We need our dudes, but right now we're at a bad spot, and the losses continue. I saw a stat someone put up shortly not long ago, and I don't even want to read it. It looks so bad. Meckler looks lost out there, way different from his performance in the minors. Meckler's a straight-up hitter, and I think he'll be okay. But, damn, man, he went through the minor leagues like a freaking rocket. He went through the minor leagues so quick, I thought he was in Double-A, and all of a sudden he was here. I was like, what? I thought he was in the minor. I thought he was in Double-A, maybe even High A. If you would have asked me, Wade Meckler, I would have been like, I know he tore it up in San Jose and he was tearing it up in High A. He may be in Double-A now. I'm not really sure. Well, he was in Triple-A and I didn't even notice. And then he came up to the big leagues. So congratulations to Meckler for the promotion to the big leagues. But he was definitely rushed, and he would not have been rushed if the Giants hitters had anything to say about it. But we haven't been hitting. So the Giants had to go ahead and make a move. We had to make a move. And remember, he got screwed in his first couple at bats. The umpires aren't exactly giving him an easy time. It's better not to have any expectations. You guys saw what happened during the trade deadline. No expectations. Meckler has never looked this lost or struck out this much. Minors just look so unmatched. Yeah, you know, big league pitching ain't no joke. And he will probably end up going back to the minors for some more seasoning. But I hope he turns out to be a good big league hitter and someone who can come up here and hit 290, 300. And be kind of like a guy who doesn't strike out a lot, who can get on base and make things happen. He's not going to end up being a big power hitter or anything, but he could end up being a kind of player that we need in the lineup. But as of now, He hasn't gotten off to a hot start, which is rare. And maybe he'll do the opposite of Schmidt. Maybe Schmidt had the hot start and then he slowed down. Maybe Meckler will start slow and then get hot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we can hope for. But look, I recapped this game. This team is what can we do? What can you do? We just got to turn the page and try to get something going, man. The Braves are too freaking good, man. Braves are too freaking good. I heard that the Dodgers have an injury out for the season, perhaps. With oh geez, I forgot his name. One of their starting pitchers, young starting pitcher, Tony Gonsolin, right? Tony Gonsolin, I think, is out for the season. Nothing. It's simply not a good team. Malone, Labe. Why were they good before? Why were we good before? Why were we good in June and May? What happened? What happened? Yeah, Gonsolin. Gonsolin's out for the season, which I feel bad for Gonsolin. I'm never happy to hear about injuries, but obviously that's not going to help the Dodgers. Well, we were winning games. We won enough games. We were like 5-6 games under 500. Won a whole bunch of games. Got 10 games above 500. You don't just do that by accident. So what was going on then? Obviously, Giants were scoring enough runs that we're doing okay. We were never a offensive juggernaut, but we were scoring enough runs to get wins. And now we just ran out of gas. Straight up ran out of gas. Well, they made Gonsolin play through injury. Not smart. Eric, will a healthy Haniger make a difference? It'll help. It'll help. It ain't gonna be the difference maker in, suddenly we're not gonna go out and score 8-9 runs every night, but it can't hurt. We could hit then. What is going on? Hey, Logan, we could hit then. We can't hit now. That's it. Why? What happened? Did we get old that quick? I mean, damn. I can't even help the team now because I got a messed up finger. My finger! That's from a movie called Major Pain. Major Pain, the very opening of that movie. You guys seen Major Pain? Guy's on the ground and he's got like his leg has been like blown up from a explosion. It's like, oh, my leg. And Major Pain's like, you want me to help you forget about that pain? And he goes, and the guy's like, oh, my finger. Great scene. Robert, it's all good. We do have people that respect Kapler and his job. And I told you all season long, I'm gonna give Kapler the rest of this season at least, and we'll see then. And it's not just about win-loss record. It's about how the team looks like, how they're getting along, and also just obviously his moves during the games. I don't see a whole lot of moves I complete. I do see moves I disagree with, sure, but not a ton. And usually I think it's pretty much the front office is doing it anyway. So we could have had a different manager. Now, as for getting thrown out of the game, I like that he defended Meckler, but then hanging around near the batting cage in uniform, and you got your ass suspended. Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You get ejected, you got to go hit the showers. You're done. I'm not even joking at all or trying to be funny, but if you were in our lineup, you can do just as good as you can say. You can say that all you want. I mean, that's obviously not the case. I mean, you could say that about anyone. If the Giants score 0 runs, I mean, any of us can go out there and score 0 runs. But no, I absolutely am not gonna. I'm not gonna go up there and help this team. I mean, come on. I'm sure there's some. There are probably some younger people here in the chat who've played high school baseball more recently, who could help them more than I could. But bottom line is, we need major league hitters up there, and we just right now. I'm not saying we don't have them, but we don't have enough good ones. We don't have enough real good clutch hitters who can go out there and drive in runs. Our runners with scoring position is terrible. Our average with runners with scoring position is pathetic, and we have major problems. having lots of problems. I think it sucks from what I think it sucks from what all I see on baseball YouTube. No one has anything good to say about the Giants besides saying the way they play stinks really bad, which as a Giants fan, I say that is fair. I like the team. I like our guys. I feel like we should have done something at the trade deadline. I was actually shocked. Even back 2020, 2021, 2019, all the time that Farhan Zaidi's been here, we've done some moves. We wheel and deal a little bit. I didn't know we were going to do a splash move, but I thought we would do something other than Pollock and Matthias. Matthias? Are you serious? And we have depth in the minor league system. I didn't want to give away all our prospects, but you find a way. We did it in 2021 when we picked up Bryant. I almost said Kobe Bryant. Okay, rest in peace. Chris Bryant. What's up, Julio Garcia? LDO, I don't like that idea. LOL, him pitching against elite officers, wait till the Rockies or something. I don't. Malone Lave. Lamont Wade. What's the status on Wade? Is he okay? How's that? What did he get hurt again? We need Wade. LDO wants to bring up Bart to spark the offense. He has a lower strikeout rate than Sable and Bailey this year. Interesting statistic. I don't mind at this point. I'd love to see Bart back. Let's give Bart one more shot, at least one more. Do you think Kepler lost the clubhouse? I don't know, and I'm not in the clubhouse. I don't think so. I don't think so, man, but we'll see, man. You never know. He may get fired at the end of this season if the Giants don't make the playoffs. I doubt it, but it could happen. You know, there's no guarantee. Managers get fired. That's part of the game. That's part of the deal. Kepler ain't going to be here. Kepler ain't going to be no freaking Casey Stengel in that dugout when he's 70. Kepler ain't going to be here. He's going to get fired or move on, and he's probably going to manage other teams. It happens to even Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker's been on. Dusty Baker, the freaking legend. Giants, Cubs, Reds, Nationals, Astros. You know, these guys, that's how it is these days. You have a couple of bad seasons, you're gone. It's just how it is. So even some of the greatest managers bounce around from team to team to team to team to team. And we'll see. I mean, who do we get next? We've talked about it a little bit. I'd love to promote the AAA manager from the River Cats. He's been managing in the minor leagues for a long time, and I'd love to give someone a chance who's been a lifelong baseball person and give them a chance, you know, see how they do. You know, you don't always have to hire either a young 30-year-old recently retired big leaguer or an experienced major league manager. There's also experienced minor league managers who've been wanting a chance their whole life, and they're like 50 years old, 55, 60 years old. Like, give them a shot, you know, give them a shot. So that's just one thing. Meckler experiment not over yet. Meckler's still one of our prospects, and give him a little bit more time. I mean, damn, we can't just, you know, you guy tears it up in every single level, and we're ready to throw him in the trash just because he's had a tough first 15 at-bats of his major league career. Michael Roeder, Jenny Vega, Giants played well. It was a good game today. It was a GG. It was a GG. GG today. It's not a good idea. The Braves are lined with a bunch of righties. Braves line a bunch of righties, can score most runs in MLB. Can't throw him in the deep end immediately. No. Bunch of triple. Robert Rocha is pissed. Brandon Hatcher is pissed. He wants Ohtani. Logan is pissed. Travelers TTG. Maybe nobody wanted our players. It could be, oblique injury. An oblique. Yeah, my oblique's feeling a little bit iffy itself. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for being here today. And unfortunately, this was a very rough loss, gut punch type loss. And all we're going to do is try to move on. I will have to hit up the sporting goods store and get some more equipment. I knew I had to get something, and I came up with this. This is just a top helmet. This is not going to, do the job if we keep losing. Eventually going to have to expand for sure. I do have a catcher's mitt. I found a catcher's mitt as well. I forgot to bust that out, but it is what it is, ladies and gents, and we just have to freaking turn it around. Turn it around and do it quickly, because the longer we wait, the farther we fall. And the farther we fall, these other teams aren't playing. Whether it be the Phillies, whether it be the Brewers, whether it be the Diamondbacks, Padres, all these other teams, they're going to take advantage if we do not. So, LDO, you're a huge Bart fan. I love that you love Bart, and I'd love to see Bart get another opportunity. Ben Kaspick made an outstanding video talking about Susan Slusser article where she interviewed Johnson, and Ben explained why they did nothing during the trade deadline. Going to have to check that out. Jenny Vega. I haven't done my due diligence to really look into that, because it's, in my opinion, like, doesn't really matter what they say, but I'll look into it. I'm just like, well, no matter what, I know that we were in a playoff spot for 2023 and we didn't improve for 2023. That's all I know. You know, maybe I'll be happy we didn't. Maybe all these guys are going to turn out, the Lucianos and all these guys coming up through the minor leagues, and be like, man, good thing we didn't give away any of those top prospects, and Kyle Harrisons of the world are going to come and dominate. But I'm just saying, we didn't have to give away one of them. We could have given away number 15 prospect, number 17 prospect. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't make any moves. Crazy, but hey, it is what it is. It's an eye opener. Okay, well, I won't speak on it anymore because it's probably got some good info, so I'll have to check that one out. But that aside, player of the game, none other than, well, I didn't even mention Webb today, who was not at his best for sure, and we didn't take advantage of. I told you the Braves starter was only going to pitch. I said yesterday he's going to pitch. He's not going to go far along today. He's going to go 3 or 4 innings. We're going to have a chance to get to the bullpen. And, well, they scored 5 runs, but it was not enough. But the game pretty much went like I thought, other than the Braves scored 6 runs. I thought that what did I predict yesterday, guys? If you can check the stream. Check the stream, and I think I said 5-4 Giants, or maybe 6-5. So I pretty much had it how it was going to go. I visualized it going like 5-3 Giants. I visualized about 5 runs for the Giants, and then I thought Webb would dominate enough that we could keep them to only 2 or 3 runs. The game went almost exactly as I expected until those last few home runs from Atlanta, those last few runs from Atlanta, and that's pretty much where I lost it. So that's where we lost the game. That's where we lost the game. So Callie Ogie said something exactly. I lost it. It was a close game, an exciting game against a first-place team. Hey, exactly. So we'll be ready for tomorrow's baseball game, and we'll hopefully do better, because we have no choice. Until then, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and thank you for being here. We'll talk to you guys. I didn't do the player of the game, did I? I said I would, and then I didn't. I talked about Webb instead. Let's just give it to Wade Jr., and hopefully he's okay. He did hit a home run today. He went deep today, and Wade Jr. has had a great year. I think he had an all-star first half, and he's been phenomenal at getting on base and setting the table, trying to help set the table. Like you said, the Giants are great at setting the table. We could set tables all day long. The most beautiful tables, great silverware in place perfectly, plates all perfectly perpendicular, everything beautiful. But when it comes time to clear that thing, we're nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. But today did a little better. 5 runs, it just wasn't enough. When do we get our stadium review? I got to edit it out. More stadium reviews are on the way, though. Stadium reviews are on the way. 100%. No excuses for losing. Turn the page. Player of the game, Wade Jr. Let's go, Giants. Let's turn this thing around. And I'm not going to keep on saying that all season. If we start falling 3, 4, 5 games back, I'm just going to be, well, there's nothing to turn around. You know, we're falling out. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And you know what I blame this whole thing on? You know what I blame this whole thing on? This. Ever since we put those big-ass patches on our freaking uniforms, we sucked. I blame this whole thing on Cruz. I blame the whole losing streak, this whole meltdown, on one thing, Cruz. But let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to talk to you guys in the next freaking video.
Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores. Toward the middle. Crawford shoves it right from the glove. High drive down the left field line. Out of here.
Damage control, straight to the hole. I got no chance of ever making my goal. I lost my one soul. I'm gonna